Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's tutorial is all about working with fiscal months in Power BI, even if you don't have a pre-made calendar table. By the end, you'll be able to convert your data so it lines up perfectly with your company's fiscal year, and you'll get that elusive fiscal month sorting working flawlessly in your visuals. Whether you're prepping a quick sales dashboard or setting up reporting for your team, these steps will make your data much more insightful. Let's dive right in. To start, let's look at a really simple example. Imagine you have a table with just two columns, date and sales. If you want to try this along with me, you can use some dummy data in Excel or as a CSV file, dates from January through December, each with a sales amount. This is about as bare bones as it gets, but it means you can follow along easily and you don't need anything fancy to get started. One of the very first things you always want in Power BI is a date table. This is super important because any kind of time analysis, trends, filtering by month, year, or week, all depends on having a proper date dimension. Instead of trying to use the date column from your sales table, we're going to make a dedicated date table. Head to the Modeling tab in Power BI Desktop and click on New Table. In the formula bar that pops up, you'll paste some DAX. I'll leave the code down in the description so you can grab it. This DAX formula will build out a complete list of dates that match the scope of your data. Make sure your data lines up with the range of dates in this table. This extra step might take a minute now, but trust me, it unlocks so much power and flexibility later. Now, this is where things get interesting. Say your fiscal year doesn't start in January but in April, which is really common for lots of companies. We need to create a fiscal month mapping, so April becomes month 1, May is 2, all the way around to March, which is month 12. In Power BI, right-click your date table and select New Column. Here, you'll add some DAX that calculates the fiscal month number based on the calendar month. Think of it like relabeling the month so your year starts fresh in April instead of January. You'll also want to create a fiscal month name column, just so things look neat and readable in charts and tables. Once you've got those new columns, it's time for one of those easy-to-miss but super important tweaks, sorting the months the right way. By default, Power BI will sort month names alphabetically, so April might come after August and totally mess up the story your chart tells. Instead, switch to Data View, select the Fiscal Month Name column, and in the ribbon up top, go to Column Tools and choose Sort by Column. Pick Fiscal Month Number. Now, whenever you pull in fiscal months to a chart, Power BI will lay them out in the correct order from April through to March, which makes much more sense for fiscal reporting. To see this in action, click over to Report View and add a simple bar chart. Drag Fiscal Month Name onto the X-axis and Sales onto the Y-axis. You'll see your months start with April and wrap around to March, following your fiscal calendar, and everything is ordered exactly the way finance or management would expect to see it. And there you go. With just a few thoughtful steps, you've now shifted your reporting to align with your fiscal year and ensured your visuals tell the story clearly. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or run into any bumps. I'm here to help. And if you want more Power BI tips and tutorials, make sure you subscribe so you never miss out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.